regional finale as we are set to go on this pitch-perfect Saturday evening. And good evening, everyone. I'm Ford Martin. Thanks for joining us. The winner will face off against Southeast Alamance and Fike in the East. J.M. Robinson today comes in with a nail-biter in their last quarterfinals matchup against East Lincoln, winning by 1. Thanks some clutch baskets from DeMontre Harley, with leading the way with 16 for the Bulldogs. But if you want to talk about skill, look no further than the engine for the team in Hunter Huss. Without Jaleel Smith, 29.7 points per game, and coming off a 30-point performance versus number 4 Hickory, where he dominated and took over that game, with the next player only getting 6, and Z Phillips. The Bulldogs 25-3 on the season, coming off a win versus the number 3 seed of East Lincoln, 54-53. Huss and the 1 seed 24-2 on the year, coming off the win versus number 4 Hickory, 76-71. Huss in their all whites, J.M. Robinson in their all blacks and white trim. And we are underway here in the West Regional Finale here at Lord Ryan University. It is a perfect evening for some basketball. J.M. Robinson now representing Cabarrus County out of Concord, North Carolina. Hunter Huss out of Gastonia, North Carolina, and Gaston County Schools. Off-balance shot, as you saw there on that replay. Looking to put it through. A battle and a scramble. J.M. Robinson able to come up with it. Lost it. Running right back for it with C.J. Miranda. And it'll go the other way. As we now start things off here. So Huss now with the early going, getting on the board first. A look here now at the Huss offense shot that goes up and dribbles its way in. The Huskies out to 4-0 lead early. They're going to keep it on the floor. No shooting foul is called. Hunter Huss led there by in his 3rd season, and Troy Phillips, LeVar Batt Sr., the head coach for J.M. Robinson and the Bulldogs. Battle for it, and that one goes out of bounds. But you talk about a player, and Jaleel Smith had 30 in the game versus Hickory. That next player, as we talked about, had it 6, averaging 29.7 points per game, 7.1 rebounds per game. They lob it up ahead with the right hand and lays it in. It's O.B. Lockhart. The 6'1 junior forward. And the Huskies having their way early. Here is that player, number 5, Smith, triple from the corner, and just gets the net for the air ball. On transition, going up strong, lays it in. They go quick here now with Smith. And the force he brings to this Huskies offense. Jumper right beyond the magic stripe. Offensive rebound, they almost gave it inside to both. 2-on-1, and laying it in is Demetrius McCoy. A sold-out arena here for the NCHSAA North Carolina High School Regionals. Over for Zach Anderson. Now inside for Smith. Jumper, and the baseline shot is good. Smith already off to a hot start as the Huskies build their lead to 6. And a whistle. And immediately right out there is Z Phillips. A bit of a jersey change mentioned beforehand. Raymond Hodge will be wearing number 33, number 0, Z Phillips in number 0. Z Phillips, the junior point guard, 5'11", and now going to the free throw line is CJ Miranda, who got physical early. Puts that one through. Crowd on their feet for the cheerleaders that are moving on here for a loud ruckus atmosphere inside Schufert Arena. And back-to-back fouls are called. And immediately they're going to bring Zach Anderson off, and checking in will be the senior forward, number 10 of Joseph Walker. Triple off the iron and rebounded going up using the length and the 6'5" senior of Demetrius McCoy. Contact inside, threading the needle. An aggressive climb all the way to the rim. There for Jaleel Smith. He gets up slowly, appears to be all right. Another look at it one more time, and just the contact there with Campbell for Robinson with 4:47 to go. Team for J.M. Robinson as a defense-first mentality and that identity, especially they held in that East Lincoln game, holding them to 53, and just what they've been able to produce late in that game, a couple shots late. It was a lot of back and forth in that track meet that they had, but ultimately it was all J.M. Robinson late. They'll toss it in here. 4:36 to go. Huskies lead here by 5. Jumper off the iron. Offensive rebound, but it's going to go the other way. And the Hunter Huskies fans that are in attendance don't like it. Shooting some free throws upcoming. Already, the Huskies already with 5 team fouls, so and the bonus is going to go ahead and send CJ Miranda already back up to the free throw line. CJ Miranda, the shooting guard junior, 6'0", 165. The J.M. Robinson team that has won 14 in a row, as has the Huskies, as the Bulldogs now trim back into that lead. How about the moves? Fadeaway jumper from the left elbow. Can't get that one to fall. Offensive rebound. There's Joseph Walker, who just checked in moments ago. Lost it, able to go and recover, diving for it. Jump ball, trying to get a timeout. Did he get it off in time? He did. What a heads-up play there by Miranda, who's been just about everywhere. He got it off in time. One more look, he lost it. Great play defensively. And a timeout taken by J.M. Robinson. As they now got within 5, and you see him right there, and LeVar Batt Sr. with his squad. With under 4 to play. Ford Martin here with you on the NFHS Network. A packed house inside Schufert Arena on campus of Lenoir-Rhyne University in Hickory, North Carolina. And you can just see it right there on your screen. and it is loud. Right from the moment the women's game ended earlier on, where North Lincoln took the win to advance to the state championship at Lawrence Joel Veterans Coliseum that they're going to move on to. J.M. Robinson and Hunter Hess trying to do the same thing. On the foul, and foul heavy so far for the Huskies. And this will send DeMontre Harley, who led the way for Robinson in that game. First, East Lincoln had 16. Right now at about 12 points per game. And 2 missed big free throws already. Phillips, and a bounce pass there for Smith. Goes one-on-one there with Waddy Jr. Kicks it out on the wing. Sutter steps around, can't get it to fall on the defensive board there by Speller and the senior. Throws up, that was picked off and read well. Nice work by Jaleel Smith and stolen right back by Waddy Jr. Track meet back and forth and string up ahead and just out of the reach there for McCoy. Leaves it up ahead, tries to thread the needle up, just couldn't finish, and a blocker behind, and a foul. They're going to get on C.J. Waddy Jr. A physical start to this one. Here's Jaleel Smith. Trying to get him involved early, and it's like that, as if Joseph Walker wasn't expecting that one, as that trickles out of bounds. 2:43 left here to go in this first quarter. Our last game on the weekend and what has been a week here inside Shuford Arena. The most anticipated games of the entire weekend. Turned over on transition. Here's C.J. Miranda, nice spin move, and Miranda lost it. Hussey's trying to go quick. End to end, all the way up. Lockhart, and tosses it inside. And finds Demetrius McCoy, the senior, as the Huskies extend the lead again. A battle, a three. Off the iron, that one's rebounded back out, taken up and lobbed back in, and gets that one to fall. There is Walton Jr. They go quick the other end to end is Walker. That one's blocked ahead. Going quick on transition. Here's the Bulldogs. Sutter stepping his way. Off balance shot off the glass is good there by Harley. What a battle here in this first. Both teams won 14 in a row, and challenging shot there by O.B. Lockhart, the junior. Flushes that one. Approaching a minute to go. Long two on the way as that one rattles out. Offensive rebound there by the junior Miranda. Miranda back out for three. So Bulldogs struggling to get some threes going their way, but they get a turnover. Harley, this time for three. Miranda flushes it through. A three-point game now, or make it two with 43 seconds to go. Lob back out. Now again for Walker. Smith moves his way off balance, lays it in, and a near steal there by Lockhart. Tripping and falling on transition. A 3-on-1. They go upstairs, and it was flushed away. Offensive rebound. Oh, my goodness. That would have brought the house down. So now go ahead and bring Jaleel Smith to the free throw line, the sophomore. That was looking to be a fun sequence leading up to that one. They go to the free throw line, the 79% free throw shooter. .9 left here on the clock. And he still goes 0 for 2 for the free throw line. Back the other way here with a couple seconds remain. Now is Dunbar. Dunbar gets it in, trying to go all the way to the net. And out of bounds was Waddy Jr. Gonna have 2 seconds left here to get a quick shot for the Bulldogs to see if they can get it into a 1-possession game. A 3-ball to beat the buzzer. That one's off the iron. Quick turnaround shot. And can't get that one to fall. And what has been a track meet of a first quarter. Huskies come out strong. Bulldogs finish off strong. A 4-point game. Live coverage of the NCHSAA Regional Finals on the NFHS Network. NFHSnetwork.com/NCHSAA is your destination for the most comprehensive coverage of the NCHSAA Championship action. From live games to full game replays to highlights, it's all there at NFHSnetwork.com/NCHSAA. Ford Martin here with you on this Saturday evening from Hickory, North Carolina. Both 2 long win streaks in the 5A West Best going head to head. A chance to move on to Lawrence Shaw Memorial Coliseum at Wake Forest University. A game that a lot of people in the news here around the state have circled on the calendar. And a guy they're trying to stop in Jaleel Smith, the sophomore who's right now playing at just a different level. Not too long ago had 59 against Crest, tied for the second most in Gaston County history. Question is, can they put a stop to him here? Huskies now lead by 4. A nice move going all the way up and lays it in, making it look too easy there on the play there by Roger Walton Jr. The 6'3 senior leads it in, and they trim the lead to 2. That one just goes out of bounds as we're now a minute in. The Huskies now leading by 2. Stop up, jumper, tie game, 18 apiece. Nice play there by Speller. Turn around, open look, falls back out. All the momentum now on the side of the Robinson Bulldogs. Looking for their first lead. Speller, here's the senior on a man defense now by the Huskies. And once again out on the far side is Miranda, who has been strong so far. A spin move back out, stolen back away, lost it, got it back up and finds his partner in Smith. Here comes the sophomore going up and under the windmill, gets it to go, what a play. The crowd likes that one. Back out on top, baseline drive. They try to get it to Miranda there, but good defense by the Huskies as Miranda was just sitting on the island all by himself in the corner on the far side. 5:51, just under 6 to play here in this first half inside Shuford Arena. Been a fun entire day of basketball. A lot of close games, a lot of great basketball all day long. Ending with a good one here today. 3 ball in the way. And defensive board there by Walker. Rushing back, Smith. His last possession had a nice nifty looking play. Trying to thread the needle all the way up and just ran out of room. On transition, going up, contact, and a charge. Again right there for Speller. And a hard contact there right on the court by Joseph Walker, taking that charge. And you'll hear it from his entire bench, appreciating that one. Speller running downhill. .5:26 to go. Huskies now lead by 2. Ford Martin here with you on this Saturday evening. And game number 4 in the final game here on campus, Lenoir-Rhyne University. They'll kick it out inside, right elbow, and one. Joseph Walker, the senior. Tough angle, no problem. And a chance for a 3-point play. And just can't put that through. The lead will stay at 4. Reaching back out to grab that one. Good pass back out. Good ball movement by the Bulldogs for the 3. Made contact. Not going to get the foul. They'll toss it up now. Huss trying to go quick. Here comes Walker. Walker, patient, off the glass. Going up and in, and hard contact. And the physicality on full display tonight. Another look at it one more time. Nice little move they put on Lockhart. And you're just seeing it all evening so far as on the blocking foul, and we'll go ahead and send Noah Speller to the free throw line. First of his 2 free throws is good. An update now currently is with 0s of the clock to end the first half. Fike now in front, 41-33 over Almanac. Right now in the 1 and 2 seed at East Carolina. .41-33 is the score. Huss on the other end. They're worried about this one, but just can't flush the 3. We'll keep the lead at 5. Oh, I almost went over and under. They're not going to get it. That was close. Threads the needle all the way up. Not going to count. They're going to keep it on the floor. .402 left. In this first half, Miranda on the corner, the baseline drive for Waddy. Kicks it inside. Nice play. Finds Harley. Keeping so far Jaleel Smith at bay. When does he take over? 3 ball. Yes! Antonio Griggs Jr. getting in on the action. Gets his first points. And it's a big one to extend the lead to 6. Reaching inside, going up, and contact. Look at that one more time. So now go ahead and send Noah Speller to the free throw line. Right at about 12.6 points per game. The senior point guard, 6'1", 170. And his first of 2 free throws is no good. And a quick timeout is going to be called. Going to be a full timeout with 3:21 to go. But right now, so far, the Huskies out front, 27-22, and what has been a lot of back and forth action we've seen so far. And what a great job here and everything. Kudos to the entire team of Lenore Ryan University hosting what has been an outstanding tournament up to this time, hosting the Western Regionals. Let's another look here one more time. It's some of the stuff that we've seen early on here in this first half. The Huskies just kind of having their way early on. We saw that in that first quarter, but J.M. Robinson started to claw back into this one. I saw a 3 there by Miranda. A lot of others here making it happen. The Huss trying to get back to the state finals. It will be the first appearance since 2011. They won the 2011 3A championship. They fell in the regional final a season ago to the eventual champion and Ben L. Smith. And a chance tonight to finish really what this team has started. And really we talked about it with their team early on. On this roster, they just grew up hearing about that 2011 team and just want to have the opportunity to really make their own history here today. 27-22. As you see it through the doors to the time of our screen, a lot of in the bottom left corner, just standing room only. A nice move, up and in, and lays it off the glass. Great work again by Jaleel Smith. And a quick turnover. Are they going to count that basket? Well, LeVar Spatz doesn't think so. Doesn't think the official inbounded it properly, so quick 4 points. Nice nifty move. Too far under the basket. Trying to rip it away. A scramble, contact, and out of bounds. And it was close up that we might have a foul here, and we will. They're going to get that one on Z. Phillips. .245 to go. 31-22, Huskies still out front. Speller on the far side now, again with Miranda. Miranda's been quarterbacking this one, the young junior. 2:26 to go, up and under, windmill, and try to almost replicate what Jaleel Smith did in that first quarter. To no avail. Smith pump fake. Traffic, thought about the three-pointer, flushes it back out for 3, and got it. Antonio Griggs Jr. had a 3 early on in the second quarter. Nice response, and one. He's going to get fouled. Is that what they're saying here? Didn't really see much. Oh, they're going to see in front, so the contact there that we saw originally there with Radcliffe Jr. that was hit. Now, are they going to count the shot there? Either way, it's going to send J.M. Robinson to the free throw line, and that one gets out. So the foul happened right after the basket went in. Or right as the ball was making its way into the hoop. Either way, we move on here. Some of the stats that we've had on this evening, they are working on it here at the arena to get this fixed. As far as the individual stat categories here, we will be able to share that when we do get it. Griggs, 3-ball in the corner. Up and in, offensive rebound, taken up from behind, and gets it to go. Who else other than Jaleel Smith? Threads a needle, up and in, and nice block en route. They throw it up ahead, too far. And boy, Jaleel Smith, he had the open space, and he was looking for hammer time. A fast-flying first half, 90 seconds to go, with the Huskies in their biggest lead of the day. Backcourt violation. They nearly got caught on that one, and it's almost as if right here, take another look. Didn't realize where he's at. That right foot, yeah. Was just across the line, and one of the officials, they're going to overcorrect that call. So LeVar Batts was already in the face. I just let these guys know, I don't think that should have been a foul, or it should have been a backcourt violation. Minute 23 to go now. The Bulldogs will still hold on, so good call by the officials after seeing that replay. Hold on here. Bounce pass out, 3-ball on the way in the corner. Got it. C.J. Waddy Jr. And now a 10-point game. A minute to go. Jaleel Smith and a spin out of it. There Griggs, who has a couple threes. Now he has a 2. He's got 8 on the evening. Under a minute to play. 36-28, Huskies out front. 1 and the 2 seed. A game that's been circled on the calendar. A match everyone was hoping would happen. Huskies bench was looking for a travel violation. And I believe we're going to get a timeout here. No, we're going to get a bench warning. Potentially. And they're going to announce as official push. So that one official was looking at it as if it was a bench warning. The other official came off later and then announced that it was going to be a push. Sent J.M. Robinson to the free throw line, and that one just hits the iron and off. Jamontre Harley, 11.9 points per game at the free throw line, and knocks it through. Lob it over to Antonio Griggs. And over to Lockhart. Final 22 seconds to go. Turnaround wide open, all alone. Sitting there on the back door was Will Pless. He gets on the board. Robinson. Contact, a charge. And the Husky faithful on their feet. Get caught on Harley. Get a quick cleanup here. I'm looking for a towel. Try to clean things up here after the contact. We're going to go put Joseph Walker to work on cleanup duty. So the Huskies starting to run away with it here in the final few minutes now. Now at a 13-point lead. Final 9 seconds. Jaleel Smith trying to take it coast to coast. Smith couldn't get it to go. 2 seconds to go. Half-court buzzer for the first half. That goes wide and short. The Huskies, foot on the throttle, flexing the muscles. A 13-point lead as we head into the break. Our NFHS Network halftime report coming right up after this. 40-27 your score. We had as we get ready now for the second half of action. As we get things started here, 5 seconds into it, and off we roll. The final 16 minutes of the second half, final 8 here of the third. And a collision taken out there. Now for J.M. Robinson. A confusion here for momentarily. We'll stay with the Huskies. So now we do have some good news. We do want to report that we do actually have the stats coming up now here. So right now with Jaleel Smith, he had 12. 2 players tie for the leading scorer, and Harley and Miranda, they're both with 7. Field goal percentages, J.M. Robinson, they're about 38% from the field, 60% for the Huskies, and that's been the difference maker here in this one. Huskies just still haven't knocked down as many threes as they would like. 2 for 10. Same thing with J.M. Robinson, they're also 2 for 10. Huskies still looking for their first free throw on the evening. But really it was all that second quarter where Hernandez pulled away 22-13 that they scored in the second. Now how does J.M. Robinson and head coach LeVar Batts Sr., how do they respond? Gonna go the other way. J.M. Robinson, 11 turnovers to 5 in the turnover category. And the points off those turnovers. The Huskies have gotten 12 to 6. Points in the paint has been dominated by the Huskies, 28 to 12. The bench points, and the Huskies showing their deep bench they have, 16 to 5. Pretty even on the rebound, 16-15. That's actually led there by the Bulldogs. Turn around, a skip pass. Hand it over and a bounce pass back out. Over, long 2, and defensive board. Numbers as they hurry for J.M. Robinson. Back out to Miranda on the wing. Gonna go one-on-one here with Griggs. Hopping his way around and goes up and can't get that one to fall. Huskies trying to go quick. Here comes Phillips. That one's off. Now here's Roger Walton Jr. Back out, over, streaking to the rim. Can't get it to fall. And that has been a problem with J.M. Robinson. They've had the open looks. They just can't finish. It was a good pass there by Walton Jr. On the other side, in the East Regionals, Pike still holding a lead over Southeast Allamac, 57-52. In the third quarter, 55 seconds left in that one. Back here in Hickory. Block on the way. That's Campbell. Now Miranda. 3 ball. Off the iron. They'll lob it up and had a look over his back with Smith. Goes up. Foul. And they're going to get that one on Campbell, who took a swipe at it. Look at it one more time. And just clipped the wrist of Smith. As that one just rattles out there for Jaleel Smith, a team that's still looking for their first free throw tonight, and all of which has been taken up except one by Smith. He's 0 for 3. The other one we saw for an one chance was by Anderson. He couldn't flush it through. So can they do it here? And they do. First free throw of the night after starting out 1 for 5. Miranda. A lot of back and forth with Waddy Jr. And here's Walton trying to create some space with Waddy in those bright green shoes. How about the pink shoes? Inside there by Harley. And one. Put a little flavor with the shoe color, and great work. And muscling his way is Harley for the possible and one. And not able to capitalize. 12-point game. Cross-court pass over to McCoy. Inside, right hand is good. Lays it in by Lockhart. Jam Robinson trying to go quick. Out for Miranda. Baseline drive, hops back around. Stuck with 3 players all around him. And a foul is called. Was hoping they would get the jump ball. They're not going to get it. There was Phillips. It will stay on the floor. It's a big possession for Jam Robinson just to get some points here and not let the Huskies totally take over this game. Miranda, left elbow, nice pass inside, nice patient play. And again, the Bulldogs with an open look inside can't get it to go in off the glass. That one there by Speller. 3 ball, off, offensive rebound. What they've done all afternoon or evening, that is. And on transition, back is Harley. Harley going all the way, coast to coast with the right hand and lays it in. Here's Smith, 12-point game. Lost it. Somehow got his own rebound. Tries to draw the foul and can't get it to finish. Now bring Smith back up to the free throw line. And after a bit of a rough start for the free throw line, he's now hit his last 2. Now puts Smith at 14 on the evening. Make it 15. Miranda, good ball movement there by the Bulldogs, the left elbow. Another shot that rattles in and out. And the frustration you saw there in the bottom part of your corner, LeVar Batts, senior. Team right now 30% from the field, and things is getting a little too easy there inside for McCoy. Starting to extend the lead now. They'll lob it back out. Tough contested jumper. They're going to throw it back up. They give to Smith. Delays and can't get it to go. Boy, he was pointing up like he wanted to lob it up to him. Oh, a nice move for the 3. Off the iron, offensive rebound. Goes up strong, and one! Oh, goes the other way as a charge. Wow. The offensive rebound. And they're gonna get him on the charge. And that Huskies faithful making some noise inside Shreveport Arena. 3:35 to go left here in this third quarter. Some contact and a foul. I call that on Smith. That's his first. Players in foul trouble right now. Anderson with 4 for Hunter Hess, 4 for Walton. And just Sam Robinson just trying to get the jump ball. They will get it. They will stay here with the Bulldogs, but just the continuation of just shots not falling their way. And a bit of uncharacteristic for this team that on that 14-game win streak. See the standing room only now. Up here in the top bleachers, on the floor, by the doors. It is jam-packed in here, and our officials taking a look here. Bit of a minor cleanup. Trying to do just that. A toss it for the baseline is Walton Jr. 3 ball. Got it! Timeout. LeVar Batt Sr. And exactly what the doctor ordered for J.M. Robinson and a team that just can't get the shots to fall. A big three-pointer to cut the lead to 13. Here by C.J. Waddy Jr. They were 3 for 15 before that shot and have missed their last 6 shots. So look right there at that J.M. Robinson bench with the Huskies leading 47-34. And you see it right there, the crowd inside this arena in Shreveport Arena. The sight and a chance to move on to state championships at Wake Forest. I look over at the east, a battle with 6:38 to go. Pike still out front with Southeast Alamac now. The 1 and the 2 seed, Pike out front, 62-58. They'll play the winner between these two of J.M. Robinson and Huss. Chance to go to Wake Forest next week inside Lawrence Joel Veterans Memorial Coliseum. From the point, they'll hand off and they'll skip it back out. Nice spinorama back out. Try to go under the legs to try and hold on. A jump ball in this one, and it will stay with the Huskies. Just really looking for that run play that J.M. Robinson is looking for. Get a couple baskets back-to-back, call some turnovers, and that's going to help, but didn't help too soon. Turn around back over, and he's fouled. J.M. Robinson had it. They try and take it the other direction, but it's bounced around, a scramble, and a foul after some contact there from Noah Spiller. That's his 3rd foul. And after Jaleel Smith was struggling from the free throw line, starting to put into gear now. He's made his last 4. .244 to go. And the turnovers keep on coming for the Bulldogs. Down by 15. The Huskies pull away. Bounce outside for 3. Off the iron, a scramble. Just toss it back out. Good heads-up play there. They go quick with Waddy. Waddy lays it in with the right hand on a tough angle shot. What a play there by the 5'6" senior. .213 to go. Huss leads 49-36, a 3-ball. Out of bounds, it stays in bounds, and they'll keep it going. J.M. Robinson wants to go quick. They go and unload right up to the glass and lays it in. J.M. Robinson's starting to get in a bit of a rhythm now. They've trimmed the lead to 11, the closest they've been in a while. Jaleel Smith with 17 on the evening. That one ricochets around. J.M. Robinson with control. Now again with Dunbar. Dunbar goes up. They're going to keep it on the floor for the foul. The blocking foul here with 1:35. One more look at this one. And they're going to get that one on Antonio Griggs Jr. That's going to be his 4th. Other players in foul trouble. You got Phillips at 4. He's on the bench now. Only want to use him when necessary late in this game. Got to use him in the 4th. Tough bucket. Flexing the muscles there a bit. It's Caden Dunbar. And J.M. Robinson on a 6-0 run is back in the single digits. The Huskies crowd starting to get a bit quiet, and now the vibes of J.M. Robinson. A foul on the Bulldogs. I'm going to call that one on Logan Willingham. The junior forward, 6'2", 170. I bet too much contact. It won't be at the free throw line. They'll toss it in for the baseline. And a quick whistle here momentarily. A bit of a clock issue they were trying to fix. It's going to be at 1:09. So 1:09 officially after that foul with Jaleel Smith, who's made his last 5. And right on time with just about any announcer's jinx. Misses that one. Happens every time. It just never fails. And off the iron, he misses both. Tough one for Smith. 3-ball. This could be the dagger. That one's off. Offensive rebound trying to go up. And one! Noah Speller. And an 8-0 run for J.M. Robinson as they're ending this 3rd quarter on fire and a chance for a 3-point play. J.M. Robinson storming right back into this one. And they got it. A now 6-point game, and a Huskies crowd that was on their feet for majority of the second half have started to get a little quiet. Almost got a double dribble there. They're going to let him keep playing. Inside, tip back around, tip drill. And they'll go ahead and find Will Pless. Tripped up. No foul called. They'll keep it on. Thought about it for Smith for 3. That one's off. Offensive rebound. Got it to go. Now the Hunter Huskies have rattled off 4 in a row and a 10-point lead. What a ball game. Just out-muscled the junior of C.J. Miranda. What a ball game. Final seconds tipping off here. J.M. Robinson went on a 8-0 run. How about Miranda all the way in and lays it in. Down to 8. 5 seconds to go. Picked off. Out of bounds. What's the call? Don't have an official signal yet. We're going to have a foul. And it will go on the Huskies. They're going to get a chance to get some quick points here with 2.1 on the clock. Logan Willingham, his first visit to the free throw line, looking for his first points. We're just checking the game moments ago. He gets on the board. 1 second left, half court weave. Hits the backboard. And that's gonna do it for the third quarter. The final 8 with the state championship on the line, and a ruckus crowd here from inside Schufer Arena. Never miss another game. Subscribe to the NFHS Network to watch live and on-demand event coverage, game replays, and highlights from high school sports nationwide. Millions of athletes, thousands of games, one destination. NFHSnetwork.com, your home for high school sports. Final 8 on the way. Huss leads 53-46. A chance to go to the state championship at Lawrence Jones Veteran Memorial Coliseum in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, on campus of Wake Forest. Huss, who has dominated this game from the get-go. J.M. Robinson showed some life toward the end of that third. They have clawed their way back into this one, and we have a good one. A 7-point game. Hops around, fadeaway jumper, and can't get that to flush through. What a fun evening this has been. All the games leading up to this one. The 5A regional final. Out of the West Coast of North Carolina. In the 5A regional. Right-handed hook shot, lays it in. Great work using the length of O.P. Lockhart. 9-point game. And going up, how about the 6'0" junior using all his length and height to go up there and snatch that one out of the air. There's Logan Willingham, who checked in moments ago, had those free throws earlier on, and he get his first points. Miranda makes a huge dive. Are we gonna get a jump ball? Don't have a signal yet. Now we do. In possession of the Huskies. And Miranda, talk about putting your body on the line to hold on to a possession. Did just that. And they've been on a lot of cleanup duty today with Miranda there trying to clean it up. .6:39 to go. Huskies out front, 55-46. Fight leading with about 1:41 to go now on Southeast Alamance. 78-65. Fight trying to get their way to the championship game. In this one, J.M. Robinson. It's Caden Dunbar making it happen. And a 7-point game. Fadeaway jumper. That's off. Defensive board. They lob it up. They give it over to Harley. Throws it down. Our first one of the night. And J.M. Robinson has clawed back into this one. Crowd making some noise in a 5-point game. A whistle will keep it on the floor. After some contact right at the magic stripe. Wasn't able to see who this would be on. It looks to be C.J. Miranda. Or excuse me, now make it number 21, that is, and Noah Speller. And the officials have been on Cleanup duty just about all night. And clean it up once more. Ford Martin here with you for some Saturday evening high school basketball for the 5A regional final. Huss trying to go back to the championship game. The 1 seed, the 2 seed of J.M. Robinson. Up and under. That's Jaleel Smith. Out of bounds. Huskies ball. How about the heads-up awareness with 4 fouls? Phillips. And immediately right after here, gets the turnover. Great work by a replay crew grabbing that one and keeping it going. Timeout called. 5:39 to go and a 7-point lead for the Huskies. 30-second timeout. And with 1:12 to go, Fike leads by 8 for Southeast Alamo over in East Carolina. So a minute to go in that one. And now Southeast Alamo trying to foul. And the clock will stop with 1:07 to go. Almost like Kevin Harlan trying to call 2 games at one time, seeing a streaming on my producer's phone, and then you got on the other side, we got this game going on here. Can't match the vibe of Kevin Harlan, however. It's a tough one to beat. Leading scorers right now, Jaleel Smith with 19. 13 for Harley for J.M. Robinson. Huskies trying to pull away. They lead by 7, and another foul. Gonna get that one on Speller. That's gonna be his 4th. Again, Jaleel Smith. Smith putting on the moves. Smith fights his way. Offensive rebound. Oh my goodness, Jaleel Smith doing it all by himself. Approaching 5 to play. Cross court pass, Miranda for 3. Yes! What a dagger! Timeout, LeVar Batts Sr. Gets the lead to 6. A timely 3 and a much needed 3 for CJ Miranda. What a ball game we got here inside Shreveport Arena. Fight now with, after a couple timeouts, 50 seconds to go. They lead 79-73. The winner of that game will play the winner of this one for the 5A championship in Winston-Salem next week. See both sides huddled up in the final seconds, final few minutes that is, here on the John Lentz court. On campus of Lenore Ryan University in Hickory, North Carolina. On the NFHS Network, Ford Martin here with you. Thanks for joining us. We saw just a moment ago in the first game, or the previous game that is, North Lincoln in the women's side, the 23 seed, advancing to the championship game to play Southeast Alamo and the women's side. Really, not really a 23 seed. They should have been a 1 or a 2 at the end of the game. They, due to some issues with the school board that's still being reviewed, moved them down to a 23 as they had to forfeit a lot of their games, ended up losing when the regular season was over. But they advanced to the championship game and all the adversity they had to go through. That was a basketball game we saw earlier. Now we're on to the West Regional Final for the boys basketball in 5A. A big 3 moments ago from CJ Miranda. He's now in the double figures with 12. Harley still leads away with 13. 21 for Smith. Next leading scorer is 10 with Lockhart. And an offense that generates, and the engine, the heartbeat of Jaleel Smith, who had 30 versus Hickory in that last contest against the number 4 seed. This crowd has been on fire all night long, watching two of the best in the state go at it. We talked about it. It's been circled on the calendar. Hoping these two teams to face off. The fans got what they wanted. They have packed this arena. And it's been a great basketball game. The Huskies have pretty much had their way. J.M. Robinson has fought back, and they've made it a basketball game. 4:30 to go. Here's now Phillips, who's got to be careful. He has 4 fouls. A guy they're really going to have to rely on here toward the ending of this one. Phillips, left and right, flushes it out for 3. Chose not to take it. Had the open look. And that time it's a steal, Miranda. And a foul. I call that one on Joseph Walker. That's his 4th. Oscar Hunter has, we talked about it, Phillips with 4. Anderson with 4. On-in player category is Speller and Campbell, both with 4 fouls each. Threads the needle, takes it all the way to the rim. A 4-point game, 4 minutes to go. The crowd in the upper bleachers starting to make their way to their feet. Getting their money's worth today. Inside, a backdoor feed. It finds Anderson. They lob it up as J.M. Robinson tries to go quick. Contact, and can't get it to fall. Put back shot is good. Speller was inside the paint. Back and forth we go. Threads the needle up, tough angle shot, and a foul. How can you not get jacked up about this one? Five seconds remaining in the fight game. They look to be on their way to advance to the championship game, 82-77. They're at the free throw line now, making 83. Z Phillips, the junior point guard at the free throw line, and going to clean things up here once again. Right in the paint under the basket. His first time at the free throw line tonight. He's 0 for 1. Phillips, who has 2 points on the day, he's 1 for 7. He's been there defensively, but shooting from the field tonight, bit uncharacteristic for him in his play. He goes 1 for 2. Gets it out to a 5-point lead. Final 3:14 coming up. Everybody in attendance locked into this one. Going up strong is DeMontre Harley. 1 possession game. 3 points. 3 to play. Jaleel Smith goes 1-on-1. Smith, contact from behind, and 1! Jaleel Smith with contact. Count the basket, and it comes at a big moment. That will put Jaleel Smith now into the 20s, puts him at 23. For the M1 chance. Can't get it to fall. It's been a struggle for the free throw line. Loose ball and recovered. Contact. They want a travel violation. They're not going to get it. They're going to get a foul instead. And a hold. See right there again, that loose ball just chasing over, and some contact there that pushed him back, and Jam Robinson almost got away with one. And they did. Oh, wide open for three. That one rattles out. That would have been a big one. Offensive rebound inside. Tries to go up strong. Throws it out. Right elbow with contact and a charge. Gonna get that one on Speller. Maybe called there on the foul. Now here with 2:17 to go. Left into this one now. 2 minutes to go. Feeds it inside, lost it. Tries to race back for it. Trapped him in the corner at midcourt, and a timeout is called. So now officially, the number 2 seed knocks off the number 1. And Fike has advanced. What a game we got here this evening. (64-59). Now coming up here with the final 2 minutes. With 1:40 to go. Loads it up now. You see Smith. And can't put it through. And a foul. So Smith will now go to the free throw line. So 1:36 to go. Smith, who has struggled from the free throw line here as of late. Can he finish? Still just been that struggle for him this evening as far as finishing, but to no avail. And finally gets that one to go with 1:23 to go. And just trying to wrap up, it looks like on the left hand, got cut up there just a bit, was Jaleel Smith. They're trying to work on him down there and drawing some blood, but he's been physical just about all evening. With 1:37 to go. And a stoppage here, and a 6-point game. How does J.M. Robinson respond now? Speller out. Miranda's already made a few threes in this direction. Does he do it again? That one's off. Offensive rebound. Turnaround. Goes back up, and he's fouled. Now go ahead and send Noah Speller to the free throw line. He's been solid today so far. Minute 24 to go. First shot is up, and it is good. The crowd that's trying to make some noise to rattle the senior. He doesn't get too rattled. A 4-point game, a minute 23 to go. The clock is ticking. Jaleel Smith, the heartbeat of this team. Does he take his team to the state championship in Wake Forest? Near side for Griggs, who's made a couple big three-pointers this evening. 1 minute to go. Inside, what a no-look feed as he found Pless by himself and stolen away. It's Smith. Smith goes up. It's good. J.M. Robinson trying to go quick. Up and under the rim, can't get it to go. Rattled around. Huskies with the ball. By themselves, a 3-on-1. It's in. The crowd is going crazy. 25 seconds to go with the Huskies trying to move on in a 10-point lead. The J.M. Robinson crowd starting to make their way to the ad-6. Barnett for three, airballed, and a foul. Huskies trying to go back for the first time since 2011 to the state championship game. They've heard about it, that a 2011 crew, about what they were able to accomplish. They've heard the stories. They had some members of the team reach out to the crew and the entire squad about how much it means to see the Huskies go back. They took that advice, and here they are. 12.7 seconds away. Jaleel Smith. At the free throw line. A player who has been the heartthrob of this team. He had 59 back on January 14th. Last year they lost in the regional finale. They weren't able to get to the championship game. A different story this time. The Hunter Huss Huskies are going to Winston-Salem. (63-72) your score. The 1 seed holds off a late surge for J.M. Robinson, who clawed back from down 18, got within 3, and come up empty. What a ball game. What a week here in Shrewford Arena on campus of Lenoir-Rhyne University in Hickory for the West Regional Final. It's the 1 and the 2. Fike, Huss for the state championship next week at Wake Forest. What a game. that we saw here tonight. Thank you for joining us. From our entire crew, for the NFHS Network, in collaboration with Bangor Sports, the Huskies win 72-63. They're playing in Winston-Salem next week. Thank you for joining us for tonight's coverage. I'm Ford Martin saying good night. We'll see you next time, and we'll see you in Winston-Salem.
Thank you.